Hello and welcome back. Today we've got another £200 worth of 10p's we're going to hunt through. We are looking for, let's get those bags out of the way, the alphabet 10p's, ideally 2019 because we've never filled a 2019 book. We have got A, C, D, E, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, O, R, T, U, V and X. So many still to fill, but amazing progress considering how low minted, how scarce and rare these are to find. So because we got stuck for so long, we started a second 2018 book which we are 2 letters off finishing. We need H for Houses of Parliament and we need T for the drink tea. So we'll get into this bag, see what we find. Okay then, whilst we hunt through the 10p's, we're going to go through some questions and comments left on the YouTube videos. So Glyn Bratcher says, is there a swap or exchange group for change checker cards? If so, could you please let me know? Cheers. Oh, it's not something I've really looked into. I'm in a few coin Facebook groups and every now and again those trading cards do come up, so there definitely will be. I would just, maybe even the change checker Facebook group potentially. I'm not the be all and end all. I'm sure if someone in the comments knows, they will leave a recommendation. Norton Electrical says, I found a Maundy coin in the bottom of a safe. I had to move for a customer. Knowing how much I like coins, he let me keep it. Great video as always. Well, thank you very much, and that's an amazing find. Yeah, very cool. It's all about just relationships, friends, family, colleagues. If they know you're collecting coins, if they find something neat, I'm sure they will let you have it, whether for free or for a decent price. If they have no interest in coins, definitely. Angel White says, do you get Wales banknotes and coins like England and Scotland? No. So Scotland issues its own banknotes. Northern Ireland, I think, issues its own banknotes if memory serves. But Wales just uses the same banknotes and coins that we do in England as well. But they make all of the coins in Wales though. So is it really Welsh money? Is it really English money? I don't know. Leslie Boom says, hey Christopher, question, do you save your doubles or extra coins ready for the next book? No, when I start a new book I start from scratch. The problem is if I was to keep all my duplicates for the next book, we'd end up mostly done. It would just be the rare ones left and that's all it would be, so I don't do that. With some of my duplicates though, if they're over face value, I keep them in my wider collection. I've got quite the hoard of coins, so that's what I do with them. Horace Hippo says, It's everyone else. What? It's everyone else uses strange names like Rabbi. Also, no Scots has ever said Okai the New. Well, I refer you to the honourable gentleman that hunts coins under the moniker Caledonian Coins. I'm sure he'll set you right on that one. Tom's World Coin Hunt says, congrats on yet another Commonwealth Games find. Did you end up buying a lottery ticket? How did you do? I did. So there was a couple of weeks where I got very, very lucky in my coin hunts. I think we got the NIFC Shield 50p, 2 Commonwealth Games, or 3 was it? I can't remember now. My brain's not working. So yes, I did buy a few more lottery tickets, and unfortunately, my surroundings have remained the same. I didn't win. Although I haven't checked my ticket for yesterday though. So. Steam Machine says, I found an interesting coin in my change earlier today. I don't even know it existed and thought I had accidentally picked up some foreign currency, but no. In my wallet is a Castle Russian clock 20p piece. I'm rich. Well, alright, I am not. Oh, there we go. But it's still worth more than face value, so I'll take it as a win. Didn't know who else to tell, but thought it might be appreciated here. It's a fantastic find. All those territory coins. When we find territory coins in the 10p hunts, or recently on the Unhuntables, or on Wednesday's video, which will be another episode of the Unhuntables. Those territory coins, they're pretty neat to find because those territories or crown dependencies, they all get under the banner of territories in my mind. They're such smaller places than mainland UK that they don't need as many coins as we do, so they are lower minted than our circulating coins for sure. Oh, there we go, we got one! Eye for Ice Cream is a beauty of a design, but what year is it going to be? 2019, ooh! We don't find these too often. Superb stuff. Gerard McQuaid says, can someone explain to me why some coins have 3 numbers showing up in purple and not just like the others I am kind of new here. So on some of my coin hunts, my £2 and 50p coin hunts, people were saying I should keep all of one denomination. This is way back on the first book. They said when dictionary was the most common, 50p, before the time of Benjamin Bunny. So they want to know how many of those I would find over the course of filling the book. And the problem was that it'd be too much money to keep. Well, it would be a lot of money to end up keeping over the duration of filling a book, and then what am I going to do with them all? So instead of doing that, I started putting counters up for certain coins, but then in the previous £2 coin book I had a double counter for both the different Brunel ones, and for the Shakespeare I've got the 3 segmented ones, so it tracks all 3 Shakespeares for the duration of the current book. Patrick Woods says, why did Mother Nature make only one Yogi Bear? Because when she tried to make a second one, she made a boo-boo. Thank you very much, Patrick. Our local court jester in the comment section. Lucy says, hiya, I love watching your videos. Thank you very much. Can you please do a video showing us all your coins from your oddities box, please? I'm so curious. That video went up not too long ago. March, April, May? March, April, it was the end of the second half of this year, and the next time I do that will be around the next time I do a whole collection update, which will probably be in next February when we celebrate 5 years of Christopher Collects, which is a dreadful thing to think too much about. It's been that long. Rusty Trombone says, suggestion, do a fake coin counter for the next book. Possibly, yeah. I think the problem is sometimes with the fake coins, I'm not 100% sure they're fake. Something just looks a bit off about them. Some of them are blatantly obviously fakes, but yeah, it's drawing the line as to whether I think something's fake or not would be trickier. We've got a couple of comments from the Business Sloth, who says, my man seriously just discarded some coins which were only made in 1 year, like garbage. £2 coin hunt. Oh, it must be the Queen with the necklace. So yes, I mean, Benjamin Bunny was a coin that was only minted in 1 year, and I would throw them back into the bank as if they were nothing as well, because it's all down to the vintage figure, desirability, or what you collect. And I don't find 1997 £2 coins rare, scarce, desirable, or something I want to collect. So they don't hit any of the little circles of my collecting, so they go back to the bank. They were, as I said, only minted 1 year, but there was tons of them, absolutely tons of them. And then it also says, also, is it only me, or do you enjoy watching him find fakes? I mean, finding a fake is quite a curiosity. As long as it doesn't happen too often, I don't mind. Zach Lay1 says, I'm new to coin collecting and just want to know if you're able to do a collection video. I know it'll be really long, but I'm interested to see a collection like yours. I did that back in February, won't do it again until next February. Coiny McCoinface says, you said you're learning a lot from the You said you're learning a lot about the history of coins, so don't you think it's time you moved from the boring 10p, 50p and £2 coin hunts and made some more interesting coin videos instead? There are plenty of other YouTube channels that might cater to your desires, so I would trot along to those rather than complain in my comments. No One Fan of the Power says, can I ask why it would lose numismatic value if you clean a coin? Okay. So cleaning coins, you're allowed to do it. It's your coin. You do what you want with it. But if you have that coin in your collection, you're keeping it or you've bought it with value in it as an investment, something to sell in the future. If you clean it, you will damage the coin basically. Any sort of abrasion, even a cloth and water will be abrasive on the face of a coin. So it's obviously it's going to be more visible on your, like, if you took a lovely big proof coin and you wiped it with water and a cloth, it's going to be much more apparent the damage you've left on that. With circulating coins, if you look at some, say, Victorian pennies, the toning on it, the grime that has built up on that coin over the years is part of the history of the coin. That is what 100 plus years in 100 years of aging will do to a coin. So if you're cleaning that off, to some people you're destroying the history of it. But especially if you're using something really abrasive, if you got a Brillo pad and scrubbed and scrubbed and scrubbed, you will scratch the surface of the coin, which you may use something not as abrasive, so if you were to look at it with a naked eye it's not going to do anything. But the highest grade of coin, the MS70, is a coin that has no evidence of wear, tear or damage under magnification of, I think it's 5 times. and under a magnification of 5 times, it's amazing what will come up, and that's why your coins will lose numismatic value if you clean them. Obviously, like I said, if they're your coins, you want nice shiny coins for whatever purpose, then you should feel free to do so, but as I said, it will destroy the numismatic value. Simrod says, what plans do you have in mind for when you break the world coin collection record? Will you display all the coins on YouTube? Will you oversee the Guinness Book of Records count them? It would also be interesting to know what is required for breaking such a record. Also, what are you going to do with the coins after you've done that? Thanks for making my life interesting as I ponder your hobby. Thank you. What am I going to do? I'm going to carry on. I don't want some upstart YouTuber coming along and stealing my world record. Will I display them? Who knows? I will obviously show you them. Will I oversee the Guinness Book of World Records if I have to? Of course. And what is required for breaking such a record? To have more coins from the same year as the previous person does. There we go. One more question then from Sandy Barnes. Says, darn it, I was hoping you wouldn't find Paddington at the station for a while longer. Well done. Yes, I was half expecting that to be the last coin I needed to fill the book. I did actually make a side bet with someone that if I was so adamant that it wasn't going to be it couldn't be. It's just statistically so improbable that Paddington at the station would be the last coin I needed to fill the book. I said that if that was the last coin to fill the book, I would eat my entire coin collection. So as the weeks went on and on and on and on, it got a little bit concerning, because eating all of my coins I think would be the end of me. So yes, I too am glad I took that one off. It was good fun though. I enjoyed the ribbing in the comment section about not being able to find a fairly common coin, so I was all on board with that. Right, with that being said though, let's get back to the coins. Well, there we go. Starfind today 2019i, which is a new one for the book. Woohoo! We don't get to fill one slot in the book all that often. Guernsey 92 tomatoes, and then jerseys. What we got? 2007, 2012. Oh my goodness, that's all been battered up. 2007 again. 92 and 2002. So interesting spread of different years as well. But let's get the exciting bit done and get the new one into the book. This is, 2019. This one is 2019. Cool. Just make sure I haven't completely trolled myself. And we filled a panel. How exciting is that? Is that our first full panel? It is. Leaves us 3, 6, 7 to go. Wow, that with the filling of one panel, that feels a lot more full than it did at the start of the video. That's quite bizarre, isn't it? But no. Absolutely amazing stuff. Well, let me know in the comments what your favourite coin for today's video is, if it's a jersey or a Guernsey, whether it's the I for ice creams. It's one of my favourite ones, to be fair. I like the fish and chips and ice cream and English breakfast. All the food ones are very, very lovely. And as usual, there are links in the description to my Coin Collector Discord server, to my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, the new PO box address you can write into, and of course the Britannia Coin Company, for whom I make videos for as my day job, so please do check that out. All it leaves me to do now though is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye!